What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Sunroos Podcast. It's another week of college football, hunting. We've had some stuff go on over the last week. So we've got a lot to talk about tonight. But before we get into it, Seth, you want to plug the social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, an Instagram, and a TikTok. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe, give us some interaction. It'll be greatly appreciated.
Yes, sir.
Start on.
So apparently I'm gonna have to get a new job.
Yeah, you
That's
might
wild.
actually.
So
Not a bad option.
I don't think it's a great option for me, honestly. Like, I would go to get another job. I just realized what I just picked up that's been sitting on my desk forever.
The race finder? Little binoculars.
Anyways, ADHD. But no, I'm gonna have to probably get. I'm not actually gonna have to get a new job, but I went and did I have bad sinuses. Obviously, y'all know that. For people who know us other outside of the podcast and stuff like that, know that I have severe allergies pretty much constantly. I just went to a ear, nose, and throat sinus doctor a couple months ago. They got me on some nasal stuff that's been seeming to do better, but it obviously ain't been great. They scheduled me for an allergy test, and they tested me for a whole bunch of different foods, and then an environmental allergy test. None of the foods was allergic to.
Yeah, we can tell the foods are good.
I'm good on the foods because your boy don't be
At least not severely allergic. At least not severely allergic to any of it.
Yeah. Which I had zero reaction to any of those. So, maybe their test is wrong and I'm fat because I'm having an allergic reaction to it. I'm just swelling.
Yeah, let's go with that.
The problem is the swelling never goes down.
So, but no, the environmental side of it, they tested for I think it was 38 different things.
And he's allergic to 42 of them.
Yeah.
Every single tree that's out in your yard, he's allergic to it.
Probably.
Every grass.
Every grass that was on the list, I was allergic to. Bahia, Bermuda, rye, Timothy, and there was one more that I was allergic to. There was a list of probably 10 trees. I think there was 5 of them not 5 of them. I think there was 3 or 4 of them that I wasn't allergic to. Which for those of you who are new or haven't been around very long, I run a tree service business. I'm in trees every day, all day. So there's that. And then I'm allergic to dogs, cats, horses, and then a whole bunch of weeds.
Was one of those animals roaches? Did I read that right?
Yeah, one of it was a roach. I'm
He's not allergic to that.
That's crazy.
yeah. So, I mean,
He's good with the roaches.
it was literally insane. My arm, was rather jacked up for the better part of an afternoon from that test. But yeah, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeds. I'm allergic to every single one of them. It was.
Just need to stay inside.
Yeah. So, they're doing. Essentially, they do a version of a flu shot where they take all of the things that I'm allergic to and put them in a vial, mix it up, and give me a shot of it so that my body can learn to fight those things, I guess is the way she explained it. So,
You're already in it every day.
yeah, I
Don't
don't.
your body already know how to fight it?
I guess I have no idea.
It's been losing. That's all we know.
That's for sure.
Yeah, so they're going to just directly inject it. Maybe I don't know how vaccines work, but What it sounded like you said is everything you're allergic to, they're going to put in a shot and inject it into your body so you can learn how to fight it whenever you're already fighting it every day and your body's already losing every day. So why add more to it?
I don't know.
Bingo. Sounds like you got it perfect.
I mean, that's exactly what I said. I mean, I have no idea.
Okay, so I didn't mishear you.
No.
So apparently we don't know how vaccines work exactly.
No, well, I do know, like, the flu shot, like, they take
You know that.
the flu and inject it into you so that, like, when your body sees it, it knows how to fight it. I just don't
understand, but so aren't you technically getting like a little bit of a vaccine every day?
I don't know what to tell you, bro. I have no idea.
I guess that's why doctors are practicing, because they're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah. That was a better joke than you were giving credit for right then, by the way.
I mean, I have my opinion on doctors.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so I got to get a shot every week.
Jeez.
For like the next year.
Oh no, bump that.
Yeah. The good thing is there's no like schedule. There's no like set time that I have to do it. Just whenever I have a free time like of that week, I can just go up there and they'll get me my shot and I'll walk out. So
that's wild.
Yeah. It's a whole
I'm just still
I don't understand.
I'm just still so confused about
Yes. I don't know what to tell you. I have no answer.
already.
I'll ask. Trust.
Like, to me, that sounds concerning. Like, they're about to inject everything you're allergic to directly into your vein.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's I agree.
If I would do that to you, like, it would be called attempted murder. But the doctor told it it's okay. Okay, got
it. Cool. Yeah, that's about what it seems like.
Alrighty then.
But yeah,
I'm more confused now than what I was earlier.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it on that. I don't actually have to get a new job. My health probably would like me to get a new job, but it ain't happening. So that's what that's from, by the way. Actually, it's not today because I cut pine trees down and I'm not allergic to pine trees today. That was one thing I did.
I thought you were allergic to pine tree.
No, pine tree I'm not.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the 4 that I'm not allergic to.
I think this is so that's so wrong, I think.
And
I don't think that's true.
And the crazy thing is, like, I went, like, Monday I cut down a pecan tree, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, or pretty much all this week, I've cut down a pecan tree and then a bunch of oak trees. Tuesday was my test. I went and did it, and she's like, "Oh, you're like real allergic to pecan trees." And I'm like, "What?" I cut a pecan tree down yesterday, and nothing happened. And then she's like, "You also don't really like oak trees that much either." And I'm like, "Crazy, because that's all I've done all week, pecan and oak." And she's like, "Well, this stuff is like super concentrated, I guess is what it would be. Like, it's super, super potent. Like,
I get that, but she said you're really allergic to pecan.
I mean, like, if you look at the picture I sent y'all, the biggest mark on my arm was the pecan.
Was the pecan?
Yeah. So, like, it reacted the most out of everything else. But she's like, this would be the equivalent of, like, you being in pecan trees, like, all weekend long. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, I'm in this stuff 8 hours a day. Like, I feel like if I was truly allergic to it, like y'all are saying, I would be like jacked up, like, all the time. Like
even the times that you've been out there at the property.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 'cause we got pecan. Yeah.
Dude, I have no idea. I have no clue.
So now tell me this, because now I'm confused, because you like pecans, don't you? Yeah, you ate my pecan pie.
Yeah.
So you're not allergic to pecans.
Calm down. Calm down. That was crazy.
He did kind of get aggressive.
Real aggressive.
My pecan pie.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole thing. Anyway,
yeah. That was a
so you're not
Robbie
allergic
thing,
to
not me, by
pecans.
the way.
I know, but
Okay,
still, like
yeah.
you were a part of, like you were there. It was,
Hold on. Makes me sound crazy here. Yes, apparently I'm not allergic to eating pecans, but I'm allergic to pecan trees, which
Okay, this
again,
is making
makes-
even
so
less
just
sense.
the bark or the leaves.
like, I
Like,
have no.
and then what are they getting out of these trees that they're injecting in you? Like,
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
are they just crushing up bark and then mixing it with a solution? I'm so confused. It
I have
doesn't
no
make
idea.
sense to me.
No idea. No clue.
All right, well,
Not in the slightest.
I'm just as confused as I was this weekend.
I have a follow-up appointment. The beginning of next month, the beginning of November sometime. I'm gonna ask all of that, like, how come all of this is this way, but apparently, like, I'm allergic to pecans or pecan trees, but like not pecans, or like, you know, I always thought that the pine tree pollen was the worst when it got. Apparently not. Apparently the pollen off the pine trees has nothing to do with it. It's all the other trees that pollinate.
No,
Is
no, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Tell you. I'm not allergic to pine, so I don't know. I'm not really sure what's
You're
going.
not allergic to pine bark, but maybe you're allergic to pine needles. Because, like, you're allergic to the pine tree, but you're not allergic to the pecan. Or the pecan tree, but you're not allergic to the pecans. Like, so apparently you could be allergic to something and then not be allergic to the stuff it produces, or vice versa.
I have no idea.
Right.
That's a good.
Yes.
Those are good questions that I don't have the answers to. I probably should get the answers to before I start taking a shot, though.
Nah, bump it. Send it.
I'm probably going to, but anyways, but yeah, so that happened this week. I found that out, so I figured that would be fun to start the thing with. Yeah,
I'm more curious what the answers to all these questions are next week. That's what I'm looking for.
that might not be I might not have the answers by next week. But trust me, when I find out the answers, I'll let y'all know.
All right, then.
But so if you clicked on this podcast due to the cover photo or thumbnail on Facebook, or not Facebook, good Lord, on YouTube, this is kind of the story of why Shane looks all distraught in the thumbnail.
Because Shane was distraught.
Yes, he was. 100%.
Well, did we talk about us sighting in the guns last week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
And that I was going to switch the scopes and all that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I did that. I switched the scopes. I've put plenty of scopes on guns before. Never had an issue. Put the scope on the gun, tighten down a few bolts. I'm all excited. We're going to go out there Saturday, shoot, take 4 or 5 bullets, get it sighted in, and we're good. So I shoot the first time. I'm low by, what was it?
6-8 inches.
Foot? Something like that.
I mean,
So 8
let's
8 inches to a foot. And I'm to the left all of 2 inches. So like, oh, this is going to be great. This is going to go by super fast. Only have to take a couple of shots. We're good. So we do all the moving, the clicks. I shoot again. And I went up all of about 2 inches. And I went to the left a solid 8 to 10 inches. I was like, that makes little to no sense at all. So we shoot again just in case the scope didn't do us adjusting. And I'm touching bullet holes. Okay, so it is for sure farther left and barely any higher. So I adjusted it again. And I go to shoot again, and now my bullet's not on the target at all. And this is a 4 foot by 2 foot target.
Something like that.
And so I'm not on it at all. So, well, this is a serious problem.
Yeah, this is getting worse.
Yeah. Like, now I don't even know where to go. So we're over there looking at target. Me and Seth are talking, trying to make sense of it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to adjust it. At this point, I know I'm way left.
Wait,
So I'm going to adjust it to the right a bunch. So I adjusted it to the right. And this time I aim on the right side of the target. So just in case I'm still to the left, it'll be on the board. And when I aim all the way to the far right, I wasn't on then neither, or was I on?
no, you were just barely.
Yeah, I was just barely on the target. And so I was like, at this
Way
point,
low, I think.
I think up and down was pretty close.
Oh,
Was it way low?
I can't.
I can't remember this point. So I at this point I am baffled, I guess is the best word to describe it. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I think I have just totally jacked up the scope. Maybe I tightened some bolts on the gun that I wasn't supposed to tighten. Like, I was going through everything in my head. And why in the world a scope that was perfectly fine that I took off of another rifle and I put on this rifle, and now it is acting stupid and doing nothing that we're trying to get it to do. So Seth's like, well, here, let's just shoot his 270 so we can hunt that evening. So we had to hunt in a few hours. We don't want to keep shooting.
Yeah.
Right there where we're about to hunt. And so shoot the 270 a couple times. It's good to go. And why did we start shooting the 243 again?
I don't remember.
I think you said you wanted to look at it, and
I think that's what happened. I was like,
you shot it just to make sure that I wasn't doing something stupid, and it was in the same place. You were like, so where'd you aim? I told you exactly where I aimed. You aimed there, still shot way to the left. And so then we're looking at the scope, and this is after we had both already adjusted the scope several times. And Seth's looking at the scope. We just put the 270 up. And we had to adjust the 270 by just a couple of clicks. So we had to caps off a bit. And he's looking at 270.
it doesn't look the same.
And he's like, something just doesn't look right. And the bad thing is, when I put that scope on, you know how I had the flapper on the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's broke. But I twisted that thing to the top. So I was like, that's crazy. When I took this scope off, that somehow twisted. I didn't even think about this till the other day after I had talked to y'all about it.
That's crazy.
And so Seth's looking at the scope, and he goes to adjust left to right. Well, the left and right is on the top. Anybody sighted in a gun knows that your left and right is supposed to be on the right side of the gun, and your up and down is supposed to be on the top of the gun. Well, when I put the scope on, for whatever reason, I turned it 90 degrees over, and I had the left and the right on the top and the up and down on the side. So now my left and right was my up and down, and my up and down was my left and right.
Yeah, I was done.
So this,
Whenever when I figured it out, I was like, "Hey, I figured it out." I'm over here laughing, and he's like, "What?" Because he's obviously pretty ticked off. I don't blame him. I've been pretty ticked off too. Yeah, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get some Allen keys. I'll be right back." Yeah, we got twisted.
dude, the bad thing is, in my head, I was like, I don't understand what's going on with this gun. This gun was fine beforehand. Like, it's got to be just a stupid mistake, and I can't figure out. I'm gonna have to take it to a gunsmith or somebody. Like, hey, like,
Dude, the
can
amount
you
of
help me with this
embarrassment at
stuff?
that point would have been wild.
Oh my gosh.
Like, who put the scope on? I did. Like, put on
Put the scope on, bro.
Like, yeah, brother, here's your problem. Like,
You It's the 100th one you put on incorrectly.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
Yeah. So, essentially, it would have literally only took about 4 bullets to get that gun sighted in. Instead, I burned through half a box of ammo,
maybe more.
maybe more than that, trying to get it sighted in.
How many?
I was
At one time, the most you did at once.
So whenever we finally figured it out, and we knew which way I had to go, since I had gone so far to the left, which ended up being up at the time,
Yeah.
I knew I had to come down because we went to once we went to the target and we kind of like turned it all around and got the mental image of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to go 192 clicks.
Ooh. Get this though, we
Down.
were at 50 yards, not 100.
Yeah,
But still a lot.
Still 192 clicks to get it down, and that still wasn't it. Like we still had to go down farther. When it was all said and done, I probably went. I didn't even know you could do this, but I had to go like 200, 210 clicks down.
That's so many. I'm surprised that thing
So
didn't
many.
just undo itself. You know what I mean? Like, I guess it's just a revolving.
So I've never really thought about like how much adjustment a scope has,
Yeah.
and eventually, I guess it just won't adjust anymore.
Yeah, eventually.
Right.
But
I don't know when that
I mean,
eventually
with
is.
It's got
I had to be testing the limits because I went a long ways the wrong way at one point. That's for sure.
Yeah.
There was that one point when I was adjusting to the left because like it went so far left. I was so far left. I was like, dude, I've got to go right, and I just
turned.
don't even know how many clicks it was. Like I said, I was like, I'm gonna go a bunch, and went a bunch, and said, fuck, I need to go some more, and went some more.
That's true. We
We were. I just couldn't figure it out. I mean, I was soaking. I've never had that much trouble getting a gun sighted in. And so I was sitting there thinking, I was like, so the gun I took that scope off of
Yeah.
is the gun that's in the picture, right? So now that gun has no scope. The gun I was going to shoot that evening is not sighting in. I'm like, dude, I don't know what I'm going to do at this point because either I got a busted scope or I'm just a complete idiot, which obviously ended up being the latter. Oh. So I was like, I don't have to go buy a scope and all kinds of stuff. I was not having a good time. Now, once I found out what it was, I was all good. I think it was a relief thing.
I'm about to say super relief.
I was just so glad we figured it out, whether it was my mistake or not.
Oh yeah. At that point, it's just like, bro, we just get it.
Yeah. And then we had a pretty good laugh about it. But in the moment,
yeah, I bet you was stressing.
stressing wasn't even a word. Like, I wasn't stressed at all. I was just straight up angry.
Yeah.
Like, I swear, when I shot and it didn't hit the target, and then we would adjust it and it was doing the opposite of what we wanted it to do, especially the left to right, that was what was really getting me. Like, I was moving it right and I was going farther left.
Yeah, we were.
And so I almost just threw the gun. And just said,
That was
yeah. I was not, but it's good to go now.
Yeah. And all that shooting that happened, the whole half a box of ammo you went through.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff still went down that evening.
That's true. I literally, while we're shooting, he goes, we were shooting all this daggone ammo. We ain't gonna see no deer. I mean, good grief. And, I mean, obviously, I mean, I don't blame him. He's tripping.
But anybody that knows me knows I could go on a rant.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I went on several of them.
Yeah. So, I mean, we were trying to do it as quickly as possible, obviously, because
Yeah.
we wanted to just settle down before we went in the woods.
And it should have been quick. 4 shots.
Done.
Yeah. Said 24 shots later.
It was a lot.
Some yellow.
It was definitely probably close to 15. Like, I think it was more than half a box.
I was saying, like, I get really mad whenever I go silent, and finally towards the end of it, like, I just wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, he was just pretty much, you do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to sit here.
Yeah.
But we did go hunting that evening. Shane had little man with him, Colton, and Colton's all excited. Obviously, he's been begging to go to our Thanksgiving trip. He's ready to rock and roll this year. Hopefully someone can kill something with him in the stand, because he's gonna freak.
Yes, I know he's been out there when we have killed deer. When we were sitting in the stand, I was like, "Has anybody shot an animal while you've been in the stand with them?" He's like, "No, sir." I was like, "But you've been out here when people have shot deer." So yes, sir. I was like, "All right, well, we're gonna have to try to change that."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it happened again. Someone shot without him. So, I mean, it was early too. I mean, it was 6 something. I got it on video, but I ended up shooting with the early gun hunt 2 does. I'm trying to figure out what time the first one came out. Give me just a second.
It's before 7. It was like 6:50 something.
It was. I think it was 6:50 something. 55, I think. Yep, 6:55. And so that one came out, and I mean, it just came out and was just browsing and doing whatever it was doing, and it was getting to where it was about to leave. So I yelled at it and got to stop, shot it, and it was really early. So I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go make sure I hit it," because I felt like, since I yelled at it, I felt like I kind of rushed the shot. So I want to make sure I found blood and all that before it got like dark. So I went down there and looked and found blood. I was like, cool. I did spook a doe on the way, or while I was standing in pretty much where I shot it. I looked over and I see one whitetail. I'm like, oh man. But I mean, it is what it is. But found blood. So I was like, cool. And I was thinking about just going and getting the buggy, or I would have if like I was by myself, like, because I already done got down and all that. But Shane and Colton were still hunting. I was like, no, I'm gonna go sit back in the stand. On my way back to the stand, I see a doe about 70 yards in front of me in a different little food plot. Well, it's a food plot this year. It was last year. And it's just standing there looking at.
So you're walking
pretty much
back towards the stand from where you shot the deer?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And so it's like facing, like, pretty much this is its butt, and it's like facing like away from me, and its head's turned looking at me. And so
Look back at it.
yeah, and I was like, man, I mean, there's not like a good way to shoot really, but I figured with how much it was quartered, I thought it would go through like almost its chest, come if I shot it, and it's like around the backside of its belly, it would come through its chest, but I shot around the backside of its belly, and it came out like right behind the shoulder. Honestly, it wasn't as quartered as I thought it was, as I'm guessing. But shot that one. It didn't bleed very much right away. It took me a good minute to find blood. I was like, man, I know I hit that thing, because I literally seen the whole thing just like flip up and like try to take off, and it did take off and run. I seen its whole white belly and all that.
Yeah.
And so I finally found, and it was gut blood, obviously. And so I was like, man, hopefully that bullet exited, because if it didn't, then this is going to be not good.
Yeah, that's gonna be
So
a fun one to find.
So all I wanted to do was find blood on both. Then I went and got back in the stand for the last 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I don't know, of the hunt. And we went and got the dog, and dude found both deer quickly. That's all I can say. I mean, it was very impressive.
He found the first one within 2 minutes.
Yeah, after his bathroom break, that was the first one I shot.
Okay.
And after his bathroom break, he found the other one under 5, I would say.
Yeah. Now, granted, that neither one of them went very far.
No, neither one of them.
But he's still young and still figuring it out. Like, so you didn't even go and find the deer, right?
No,
You didn't want you're sitting there.
correct. I just found where the blood was and then marked it and left it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, he trailed it totally, but I mean he's still young. He's only trailed a couple deer.
So do you think he picks the scent up of the actual deer, or does he pick the scent up of the blood?
I do not know.
I don't know how that works.
I honestly do not know. I put his nose pretty much right where the blood is and just tell him to get it or find it. It's usually one of those two phrases. I'm like, get it, find it, whatever. And homie just goes to sniffing.
Yeah.
And he gets real rowdy, obviously. He's real young.
Yeah.
He just turned a year old. He gets real rowdy when you first get him out. So I got him on a leash.
Yeah.
But after he's like focused in and like, or locked in, whatever you want to call it, yeah, he's, I let go of the leash and just let him do his thing.
Yeah. And like that, the second one, he may have been standing at that one for probably a good 30, 45 seconds before he even realized he found it. Because
I found blood while whenever I was following him, and I was like, I got blood here, Shane, and he, so Shane
I was
trying
just
to
getting it.
Yeah.
And in case he lost a scent, he'd come back and.
So, and I'm looking at the dog, and he's just literally sitting there, just looking at me. Like, and I'm like, Shane, hurry up. I think he might have found it, because he's just literally just sitting there looking at me like, you coming?
Yeah, like, brother, I'm done. Like, hey, hello, over here.
Yeah, so Shane gets to me in my eye, and I walk over there, like, oh yeah, he found it.
That's crazy.
So,
that's awesome, though. That's going to come in.
Oh yeah, I mean, you seen it firsthand last year whenever he found your doe.
Now,
but we actually tracked that deer.
Yeah, we did go in there.
So,
but I mean,
that's why I didn't want to do that this year.
Yeah, he went like it looked like when I shot that doe last year, it went in the woods, did a circle, and then like continued.
Oh, it definitely did a circle.
And I mean, Timber did the same thing. Like he went in there, sniffed a circle, and then went right over it. I mean, it crossed water like a little creek. Like it was. I mean, it wasn't like a lot of water, but there's definitely some water between where the blood was and then the deer was. And he went right over to that jugger, found it.
Yeah. There's only one deer he's not been able to find, and he was looking for a ghost. That deer is still alive.
Yeah, confirmed still alive.
Yeah, like there's a picture of it with a wound. Like, and that was like early bow season. One of my cousins called me and said, "Hey, you want to try bringing your dog?" I said, "Yeah, I'll bring him. He's found every deer I've put him on." And he was on its trail for a hot minute, and they had one of their dogs on it. I mean, and there was a bunch of people. I mean, there's I think 8 of us looking for hours.
God.
So I pretty much just followed him everywhere.
Buck or something?
It was a big old doe though. No, it was a big old doe.
I mean, I get like trying to find the.
Did I show you the picture of that doe? Like after it's shot, like it's back on the camera. I'll send it to you. It's wild.
That is crazy, dude. I've seen some videos like that. Like these deer be walking around with
first blood
arrows in them, just living life.
That's wild.
Deer are tough, man. They're impressive animals in general.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think to be able to run through those briars. Because like where that deer went that Seth was at, I mean, the reason it's taking me so long to get to Seth is because I was like pulling briars out of me.
Yeah.
To continue walking.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's no fun. And they'll just.
Oh, like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I walked out of the woods and apparently, because Brittany started laughing at me, because I didn't even know it, but on my hood of my shirt,
yeah,
there was briars still attached to it.
Oh yeah.
Like a branch.
Look at that picture I just sent you. It's kind of crazy how like tough they are. Because I mean, it looks like a good shot too. Like
I'm about to say, if I'm
the only thing I can think is the arm was back or something. But I mean, it looked like it. I mean, I don't know. And it bled a lot. I mean, we found a good bit of a good amount of blood.
Really? It's not loading. I love that for me. No, timber, though, being able to find them like that, especially without your scent being in there. So this is the first 2 that he's found with no scent, extra scent in there, right?
Correct.
That's
Huge.
that's huge. And people pay lots of money to have
I've already brought that up to him.
to have somebody bring a dog out there and track a deer. I mean, like, they'll spend bukus of money to, especially if it's like a buck that they've been hunting for a while and they finally got a shot on it. Buddy, they'll spend, brother. What in the heck? That's a fat nose, by the way.
I'm telling you, it's a big old doe.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it don't look like
A bad shot.
no.
The only thing I can think is its shoulder blade was back or something, or his arm, her arm was back. And so it had that shoulder blade to like stop it. And the broadhead didn't go through or something. He said it didn't penetrate very much. I mean, it's enough, but like we're talking, nothing crazy.
That's insane, bro.
Or was it obviously didn't hit nothing vital?
No, clearly.
Yeah, apparently not. I mean, this is days later. This isn't like the next day. This is days. Like,
Oh, this was like a couple days after he had actually shot it?
it done probably laid up and healed up a little bit, so then it's back out.
Golly. That's wild.
We looked until like 12:30 that night.
Golly. That's a long time.
And then he went and looked back again that next morning in the daytime.
Well, hey. Can't say you didn't try, that's for sure. I've hunted with people, and y'all know these people very well. I've hunted with them, and I shot a doe, and everybody got down, and I went and looked, and it was stomach content that was on the ground, and they said, we'll be all right.
That would make me so mad.
Yeah. Yeah, I have spent a lot of time tracking deer before.
Dude, we spent a bunch of time tracking that pig in Townsend that one time.
Oh my God.
Spent much time.
That's all we did the whole time, pretty much.
Yeah. There was one time in a hunting club that we were in, I shot a doe that was bleeding a ton. And we looked and looked and looked. I want to say we looked probably 4 or 5 hours for that deer. And ended up never coming up with it.
That's crazy to me. That's what don't make no sense to me sometimes. Is like, you look for, or like you have good blood, really good blood, and it's just like, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, I had videos of this because I was like, I'm for sure going to find this deer, and then just could never find it.
Yeah. The dad's done that several. No, I won't say several times, but I remember one time very distinctly. He called me and he's like, dude, I gotta have help. He's like, I have good blood. I know exactly where it went in. I see the blood. I follow the blood, and it just keeps going, and there's no deer anywhere. I don't understand it. I said, I don't know what to tell you, but I'll come out there and help. And we looked and looked and looked and looked, bro, and never come up with a deer. Eventually, you're just like,
eventually you just gotta
like, we're like hundreds and hundreds of yards on somebody else's property at this point.
And it was still bleeding?
Yeah. it was a decent trail of blood too. Like, I was like, but
that's wild. Because like I like my blood trail ran out, like that doe.
Yeah.
And so then we just started doing like a grid search.
Yeah.
So we ended up doing that night for his day.
It bled for, it may have ran out, but I don't remember it running out. I just remember looking for blood and just saying, I don't know where else to go. Like we just kept going and going and going and going and going and going and going. And eventually we're like, oh, we can't continue. Like, we're deep in somebody else's property now, like really deep. And these people aren't nice people. Like,
That's never good.
yeah, like
That is never good.
we're way over there. So, but yeah, it's that him being able to find those deer are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to help for sure. I mean, hopefully you don't have to use him a whole lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. You never
Well-
want to have to track, but
No, yeah.
I will say any deer that we shoot out at the property, there's no reason not to use him
Oh, 100%.
just so he's used.
oh yeah, right, for sure.
Like, we're going to go find the initial blood and then just go and get the dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best thing for
I'm-
him too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, he might have found that daggone pig very fast out daggone.
Well, maybe he would have got to that point faster than we did. And I think that pig went into, because they ended up going to that big old swamp bottom that was filled with water. Like, the blood trail literally ended
At the
right there towards the water.
yeah, that jug could probably sank down to the bottom of that swamp.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that Andy and Robbie shot.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of tracking too for a crazy
track. There was a lot of tracking for the pig to already be in the buggy.
That is crazy. We did a tremendous amount of tracking for an animal that was already picked up.
Yeah.
From us.
Yeah, by us. If you have not heard that story, go back and watch Tuckahoe Thanksgiving Hunt Part 2. That is,
Yeah.
or the podcast that we did at Tuckahoe 2 years ago. That is
Go listen to both.
Yeah.
Listen and watch both.
Yeah, just go do both if you haven't, because those two are probably my favorite. That's our favorite video that we've ever done, which we haven't done many, but that one is probably one of my favorite videos. And then the podcast is the same way. Like, that's probably one of my favorite podcasts we've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one of the only live podcasts we've done.
Or together podcasts.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, all in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not live.
I think that is the only podcast we've done in person
Is it?
with all of us together.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yes.
Because we didn't do one last year.
That's right. So, all right, y'all good on that stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I think we're good.
Let's move over to some college football.
All right.
You want to? How do y'all want to do this? Y'all want to go with the pick'ems and go over the Georgia Auburn game, or you just want to let Seth do his deal with the AP polls?
I'll do the. I'll go through my spill real quick.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Seth sent me and Shane something earlier this week. And Shane's response was, "Did you write this?" And then my response was, "Dang, looks kind of professional." So we felt like it was needed to be put on the podcast because I think it's a good thing. It turned out well. So Seth, let's do it.
All right. So the AP poll in week 1 was Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia. That's how it was.
Yeah.
That's the top 5 week 1. So we have Texas at 2-3, not ranked. Arch Manning and really the whole offense ain't really been playing good at all.
Mhm.
Like y'all. So
This is your current takes on these teams, correct?
yeah,
And their current rankings? Okay.
Current
Yes.
rankings of the top 5 teams and his take on what they've got going on.
Yeah, because I mean, he had a tremendous amount of hype, more hype than I've ever heard of in my entire life
That's a fact.
for college football. And it's not like he was asking for it. Like, this is just people just saying he's about
That's
to be
because of his last name. Yeah.
the second coming
Yeah.
of Christ. Like, it was insane.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But then after Texas, it was Penn State. They are also 2-3 and not ranked. My notes on Penn State is plain and simple. Same old Penn State.
Yeah, I've never been impressed with Penn State. Like, I feel like they've always been overhyped. That's just my opinion.
I think they're a good team, but that's it. Like, they're good.
So James Franklin and the brand new UCLA coach both have the same amount of wins against top 10 teams. One apiece.
The brand new UCLA coach was against James Franklin, by the way, for those of you who don't know. That's crazy. That's a crazy.
No, UCLA literally was the worst team in college football.
Yeah.
Like
Winless.
yeah, well, statistically.
Yeah, and they were winless.
Like,
yeah, they hadn't won a game. Like, they've lost to, like, UNLV or, like, New Mexico or something. Like, it was somebody bad.
They just got a new offensive coordinator that game. 2 days before the game.
Who is it? It's
I don't know, it was one announcer's son or something.
Yeah.
Is it Rick Neuheisel's son? Is that who it is?
I think so.
Don't.
I think it was Rick Neuheisel's son. And where did Rick Neuheisel coach at?
Don't know that neither.
I think it was no, that's his son. Hold on.
I know his son said he believes UCLA. Like, that's like, I think it's where he went to college or something. I don't know.
I'm thinking that's where his daddy coached. I can't remember.
It might have been. But yeah, he said there was times where he didn't pull his mic down to call the play.
Yeah, that's
because he just forgot. And so Nico, I don't know how to say his last name, didn't get nothing. So he probably just looks over there like, and he just runs a play.
Hey, it worked out for him.
He did that multiple times in this game.
That's yeah.
I figured I'll get a kick out of that stat there.
Yeah, that's insane. He did coach at
UCLA?
No, he did not coach at UCLA. He went to UCLA though. His dad went to UCLA. He was a quarterback for UCLA.
Oh,
So maybe his dad didn't coach. Maybe they didn't coach. Maybe
Colorado and Washington.
okay.
oh, okay.
I used to listen to Rick Neuheisel on Sirius XM every single day.
He did coach at UCLA from 2008 to 2011.
Okay.
Not very long, honestly.
Was that his last place he coached?
I think so. No, spent 2 seasons with the. I know that's his playing stuff. Yeah, just that was the last place he coached. Yes.
Yeah. I like Rick Neuheisel. He's
Back to the top 5 week 1 AP poll. Ohio State was number 3. They are now ranked number 1. But I still ain't sure about them because I don't think they've played anyone. Their best quote unquote win is Texas, and that doesn't look like a good win.
No, not.
It's not like they dominated them. I mean, I say they didn't. And
offensively, they didn't. They did defensively, but then really everybody's dominated them defensively. So,
yeah.
What's that saying?
Yeah, so I don't know. Either I'm just not sure about it.
We said the same thing about the LSU Clemson game, and we see how that turned out too.
Yeah. Speaking of Clemson, they were ranked number 4. They are 2-3, not ranked. And literally the note I have, I don't even know what to say about them.
They're taking Clemson into a whole new level.
Yeah, I would have never have guessed this.
No, me neither.
No.
Because Cade Klubnik he was getting a lot of hype, but like, not like Arch, but he was still getting top 3 quarterback in the college football this year. Like, it was supposed to be Arch Manning, what's the name? Cape Clugnut was in it. What's LSU's coach? Not coach, quarterback.
Nussmeier.
Nussmeier. And then, yeah, and really, and he's not been very great. He's been decent. Not as bad as Arch, but he ain't been good.
Yeah.
The defense hasn't been great. They're kind of falling off because they apparently have a lot of talent on their team.
Yeah, I think they have the highest. It's something like they call it something, but it's like it's where you have the most returning starters in the country. Clemson does, and you're
typically that's a recipe for like a really good season.
you're supposed to be. I think
Like the last national championship that they won, I wholeheartedly believe they won because they had a bunch of defensive guys. They said, "Hey, let's go run this back. We were really close last year. We run this back. We could do it again. Like we can actually do it."
Yeah.
Well, they did.
Yeah,
and they did.
Was that?
That's when they had
18?
Christian Wilkins. That's when they had Christian Wilkinson and all that stuff.
No, that was the 18 year, I think.
Something like that.
I don't know. But then you got Georgia. I'm still unsure about them, but they're ranked 10. Their record is 4-1. Offensively, I feel pretty decent about it. I do think Gunner has to take more shots downfield and run the ball a little more. That's my opinion.
He's got to have the time to take the shots downfield too, though.
That's what I was about to get to. I think our offensive line is banged up, but it's still not really an excuse in my opinion.
We're banged up and super young.
I know, but still, I don't like giving Georgia excuses.
I was about to say the expectation is there. Like whenever you get to that level of a program,
Yes,
that next man up mentality,
right.
you're going to get held to the same standard. And if you don't perform, then sorry about it. Like,
And the offensive line looks good and run, for running the ball, but the pass protection just really isn't there. And I think that is why we're not throwing it downfield as much. And then I put in here, this might be the worst Kirby Smart defense that we've seen since his first year coaching here.
maybe. So
I don't know. I just think
this is my take on the defense. Go ahead, Andy.
No, you got it. Go.
I mean, good.
You go.
So me and Seth talked about this because I went over there Saturday, obviously, and we watched the Kentucky game. And the amount of times I felt like we were confused on defense right as the ball was getting snapped, it happens at a very alarming rate.
I wonder if they're young too, though.
And it could be, but they're like scrambling. You got Dalen Evers, man, basically pushing guys, telling them to go over here and do that. And people are looking around.
C.J. Allen bumping people on the defensive line. No, over here, buddy.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, it's like and this is like coming out of timeouts, coming off of it's like, what are we, why are we?
We just drew a play up and we ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, why is this confusing to y'all? And I get that Kirby Smart and Glenn Schumann run a very complex defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, I mean, dude, I have never seen a defense look so confused in my life, so consistent. Like, obviously it happens to everybody at some point in time. Get in the middle of the game, get heat the game, you're going to get confused and be in the wrong place. It's going to happen. But, I mean, it's happening like 6 or 7 times a game. Sometimes a couple of times on a drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
So
That's the biggest concerning thing to me. Like, if we get that, we have the athletes.
Yeah.
But whatever they're confused about, we got to get that figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my thing is, trust me, I'm not making an excuse when it comes to being young or anything like that. I think that Georgia has had such a dominant defense for the better part of 5 years now. We'll go 4 to 5 years that Georgia's had a pretty much their defense was top 10 in the country.
Correct.
And I think we're seeing a average defense now.
Well, what's changed then?
Do what?
Because we still have the same recruiting classes we've had. We have pretty much the same coaches. We have so. Obviously, they're young.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know.
What's the
So I get what you're saying. My problem with it is so the standard at Georgia now is we need to be competing for national championships, right? And you have to have above average. So if you're going to have an average defense, you have to have a world-beating offense. We don't have a world-beating offense. We have a good offense.
Yeah.
And so if you're going to have a good offense, you got to have a solid defense. And I think that's the most, like, if we knew that our offense would go out there and throw up 45 points every game, it wouldn't be as big of a deal.
And I'm just saying that's not out of the realm. I think that's more possible than Georgia's defense being locked down this year. I think it's more possible we have a better offense than we do defense, and I don't know if that's ever happened.
I agree. But until the offensive line improves, it's going to be difficult to happen. And so that's where the problem is. It's like we have an above average offense, but it's not like a world beater offense where you're like, holy crap, these guys are going to score 45 points, 50 points every single game.
Yeah.
And then we had a defense that, for whatever reason, just seems incapable during parts of the game. Like it's not even that they're just making mistakes. Like, they seem bad.
Yeah.
For spurts of the game. And sometimes the spurts going for an entire half or in crucial moments or whatever it is, like the first half against Bama.
Right.
But then the second half,
they didn't score another point.
Like, they were fine. But then it sounds like maybe we turn the corner and then we go and play Kentucky, and I swear our defense was just so discombobulated and confused against Kentucky. I mean, we had that one guy. I mean, he was throwing the ball downfield on a couple of these drives. Like, he looked like a world-class quarterback.
I will say, though, we're talking about, this is kind of like an excuse, but I promise it's not. Kentucky's not a throwing team. This is not from Brooks or nothing. I didn't even watch Brooks besides once this week, and that was Monday. Kentucky is a run the ball team. That's what they were all year, even this year. Yeah. They've ran the ball more than anyone in the SEC, as far as I was told like a week or so ago. And so they prepared to just stop the run, which we do good, usually pretty good anyways. And so, yeah, when we were getting kind of thrown on, I was kind of tripping too.
I would say that's the other thing that's concerning, though, is typically the pass game doesn't work unless the run game works. So the fact that the run game was not working, and then they were just like, all right, let's try throwing the ball.
I mean,
then we're able to throw the ball.
That was an entire Bama game. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
they couldn't run the ball at all.
Yeah, but then they could throw it all over. It's just like, dude, like that's not how that's supposed to work.
Yeah.
I'm dumb nervous
watching
to play Ole Miss. Dumb nervous.
Oh, yeah. And that's going to be at home, too. Like, I mean, obviously, it could get turned around because the good thing about whenever you have the athletes that Georgia has, it can get turned around very quickly.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, but my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, too. But, like, at the same time, it's like the first touchdown Kentucky had, that was a busted coverage. That was man coverage, and the dude quit running with his man.
Yeah.
Like, he just turned around and, like, I guess he thought they were trading off, and he was the only one who didn't trade. Like, he was the only one who thought they were trading off out of everybody. So, like,
you're saying back to the confusion stuff.
Right. But that was, I think it was, I can't remember his name. Anyways.
Was it Aguero?
I think so. I think it was. I think so. But like, but my thing is like you got him. That's one guy. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like the chance of everybody doing their thing at the same time. Everybody don't do what they're supposed to on every play. It just doesn't. It never happens. It just don't.
Well, that's what defense is, in my opinion, like kind of harder because of that.
Yeah.
You can have one person mess up, and it ruins the whole thing.
Yeah. It's just most of the time it's somebody they don't get exposed for it. This time that guy got exposed for it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, but the thing is, that's not just a one-off thing. Like, there's been guys running wide open down the field for Georgia against Georgia all season. And so like I get what you're saying. Like, that's a one-off thing with him. Like, he doesn't normally do that, and it's easier to expose a defensive player that messes up. But like, it's how often are these defensive players messing up? And apparently, it's often. And it's different ones at different times. But there's just no way that these guys are getting shredded like that because they're not making mistakes and they're not doing it often.
Yeah. So on the topic of Georgia, go ahead.
I just think it's a confusion thing, to be honest with you. I mean, these are world-class athletes. They just are. But if you go back and watch and you see how confused they are pre-snap, like as the ball's getting snapped, for one, they're not set.
Yeah.
And so then they're confused. The ball gets snapped, like, crap, I got to go do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't stand there. And so I really believe that's half the issue. If we can knock the confusion out, probably be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually be able to get home on the quarterback.
I think they wrote.
That's not going to happen much.
No, I don't either. I think we'll be all right. I think. Because I think we'll figure out the defense, and I really think the offensive line will get figured out very here soon.
Yeah. That's
my opinion.
I sort of hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely possible.
So on the note of Georgia, the Georgia-Auburn game, I was watching earlier.
This is the game I said was going to be our first loss.
Well, you was wrong about that. Do you think it's our second loss?
Very possibly. Very, very possibly.
I feel like we always struggle every time we go to Auburn.
Yeah, I agree. And
Auburn's
always been good against Kirby.
Auburn's 5-11 at home over the past several years. 5-11. They've won 5 home games.
Yeah.
I just don't think I don't know. I just think we're better than them. I think that it's obviously you have to line up and play. I get that, but I don't know. I feel like we should handle them pretty well. Their offense is pretty bad.
I mean, they almost beat Oklahoma, and they're on a bye.
They should have beat Oklahoma.
They didn't play last week, so they're on a bye.
And their offense not being very good just doesn't mean much to me because Kentucky's offense wasn't very good.
Brother, they scored 14 points. And one of those was a trash touchdown at the end.
Mm-hmm. I understand that, but I'm not even looking at the score. I'm looking at how they played and the fact that they were able to move the ball on us when they just shouldn't have been able to. Like, an offense that bad shouldn't be able to move the ball on us.
It's going to happen.
And they were able to.
It's going to happen. And my thing is,
I put it this way. I'll be willing to bet any amount of money there's going to be teams that hold Kentucky to next to no yards. And Georgia should be one of those teams. And so, like, them having a bad offense, until our defense gets proven, and this may be the week they prove it to me, to me, it's going to depend on what our offense does.
So, my thing is, like, I don't think you can base much off of the Kentucky game. Just because
I'm basing it off the entire season.
I mean,
everybody's moved the ball on us just fine.
You also probably, aside from Kentucky, the next two best quarterbacks in the SEC is Tennessee's quarterback, and I mean Ty Simpson is one of the front runners for the Heisman right now. Like they're gonna move the ball on anybody.
Yeah,
So
I understand that, but it doesn't change the fact that Georgia has to be able. Georgia's at a different standard. I'm not comparing them to Missouri and all that stuff. I'm comparing them to Georgia, and that's just not the Georgia standard. And so everybody so far has been able to move the ball on us. And so I think that Auburn's going to be able to move the ball on us, especially at home. Is our defense going to hold up enough for our offense to answer? And I hope to God I'm wrong, because I hate those shootout games.
I just don't think it's going to be a shootout. I think they are their offense is based on two people, and you stop, what's his name? The receiver, Coleman or whatever it is. They're pretty much.
So that makes me even more nervous that we have to stop a receiver in order for their offense to not be.
Yeah, but if you only have to worry about one receiver, you put a bracket coverage on him, and then it's over with. Like you pretty much put two guys.
In theory, yeah. I mean, on paper, it's super easy. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
but they just ain't proved it yet. And until they prove it, I'm just not putting a whole lot of stock on it.
Yeah. So, but I don't think Seth thinks it's going to be a close one. You think it's going to be a close one? Shane?
Well, I think anytime we go to Jordan Harris close, even when Georgia's a world beater team and Auburn's a whatever team, every time we go there, I feel like we struggle.
I don't know. I don't think
we typically win, but it's not often we blow Auburn out.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Like, I'm not saying that.
Last time we went over there, it was the Brock Bowers "Thank you for saving us" game.
And that's when they were bad, right?
They were beating us in the fourth quarter.
I don't think they were beating us in the fourth quarter.
They were.
Were they? I don't remember that one. I remember
that's whenever he had like one-handed catch, then had a crazy over-the-head catch, and then broke like
Brock Bowers put the team on his back. Said, "All right, guys, come on."
I mean, Carson just force-fed Brock Bowers.
I do agree with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like times that he shouldn't have been throwing the ball to him. He's like, "Here you go."
I'm squeezing it anyways.
Get you another one.
Can you blame him? So, I just need to run over our picks real quick. I ain't even looked at them. I don't even know what they are.
Me neither.
I don't know what I went last week neither.
I'm probably scared to know.
I don't think I went good.
I probably went 5-5 again.
Let's see. I went 5-5 last week.
Dude, this is the worst year I have had.
I went 5-5.
I'm 32-28 on the year.
I'm 35.
That's what my
agree.
You're what?
35-25.
Yeah, it's the worst we've ever. All of us, like
yes.
Andy's doing the best, but
it's not good.
It's still not.
He's still not good. I had one good week where I think I went like 8-2.
I have not. My best week is still 6-4.
It might have been 7-3.
I went 6-4. No, I did not go. Y'all two went 6-4. I went 4-6.
Oof.
My best week, I went 6-4 twice. That's the best I've done.
Hell yeah.
Everything else has been 5-5.
That's
good grief.
The fact that
I'm better off just pretty much closing my eyes and just clicking.
I swear.
All right. First one, you got Alabama and Missouri.
I got
the amount of people I have heard saying that Missouri's gonna win this game is kind of crazy.
I mean, Bama's only
I got Bama.
Bama's only a 2.5 point favorite.
Yeah, I got Bama on that one.
I do
I
too.
think Missouri's defense is actually pretty decent, but
And they are going to run the crap out of the ball on Alabama, I think. Their running back is legit.
Yeah.
Like, legit. Something Hardy, Ahmad Hardy or something like that. Buddy can tote the thing. Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
Indiana
versus Oregon.
Yeah, I got Oregon.
I do have Oregon. That's who I'm going to pick.
Me too, because they're at home. Not just because they're at home, but they are at home too, so it helps. That's a
pick
good
on this
game.
next one.
Yeah, this is one of those games that rankings don't matter.
Right.
Everything you've seen before doesn't matter.
Their quarterback's out. They're still as of right now.
No, I think he was.
As I heard earlier this week, or I think it was yesterday, is he's questionable.
I think it changed today. I think. Let me check real quick.
And he's working real hard to be able to play. That's what I heard.
Do you know John Mateer and Cam Ward were on the same team at the same time, running plays together?
Yeah, I saw that. It was Washington or something like that.
Well, I don't think it was Washington. Was it Washington State?
Maybe it was Washington State.
I think it
I
was
want to
Washington
say it was
State.
a Washington something. So
That's wild.
Like they did a flea flicker or something like that to Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Cam Ward threw it to John Mateer.
yeah,
That's wild.
John Mateer
I didn't know
ran
that.
a flea flicker, like got it, went to run, flea flicked it back to Cam Ward, and then he went and threw it to John Mateer.
It was something like that, yeah. I'm going with Oklahoma on this.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I'm going Oklahoma.
John Mateer was
Oh.
upgraded to probable Thursday evening, less than 48 hours before the game.
Okay. Cool. He's not going to be 100%, but cool.
No, dude, I ain't gonna lie though. Buddy's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Oh, this game reminds me. You know what we talked about doing last week and didn't do?
Yes.
The mascot rankings.
I remember, like, literally.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean,
It's tough.
We got TCU and Kansas State Wildcats. Going TCU.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, me too. Me too.
Jesus, is this just gonna?
Iowa State and Colorado.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we're on
Iowa State.
Iowa State Cyclones. Nebraska, Maryland. I'm going Nebraska.
same.
Yeah, I'm going Nebraska.
We got Georgia and Auburn, boys.
Yeah, so I just went and looked at that spread on that game.
Yeah, it's like
3.5.
Yeah, it's been that for a while.
Yeah. I'm going to go Georgia just because I do think we have the overall better team. But I'm definitely holding my breath.
Yeah, pretty much same here. Honestly, ditto that.
I went Georgia, but I think they're gonna win and cover.
Well, I think if we win, we're going to cover.
Yeah.
That's not-
So we can win by a field.
I think Auburn. If Auburn wins, they definitely cover. But I think they would win by more than 3.5.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Michigan, USC.
This one we might differ.
I'm going USC.
Oh, me too.
oh sweet. I'm going Michigan.
There's no way all these top ranked teams are just gonna win. Like it's all top ranked teams against nobodies this week, and feel like I haven't picked a single upset.
Well,
I mean, I guess USC, yeah. Oh, let's see. I got BYU Cougars over to Arizona Wildcats.
Yeah, I got BYU on that one.
I'm gonna go Arizona. 2.5 point spread. Is at home at night. Give me the Wildcats.
Hell yeah.
We got Arizona State versus the Utah Utes.
Give me
The
Utes.
This time I picked the Utes. It was not good. I'm not picking them.
Give me the Utes at home, boys. They ain't covering though. What is the
I have no idea.
7.5?
What?
They might cover. Be close. There we go.
Oregon.
Is it?
Wait, what?
Mine said 7.5.
Open at 4.5. The spread now is 7.5.
I'm not gonna lie. So every time I look, that's what I look at. I just realized it said open. So I have been wrong many a times then.
What is the Georgia game open at?
It opened at 3.5. It's still 3.5. That's why I just went back to go look at. I have been looking at that wrong all year.
Oh, really?
It's insane.
Dang, Arizona game ain't but 2.5. Oh.
That's what I picked. I picked Arizona.
All right, boys. Y'all good?
Yeah, I think we're good, fellas.
I just wanted to say that Florida game.
Yeah,
Throwing it out there.
I mean, I get it.
I get it.
Say enough. Eventually, you're gonna be right.
Yeah, that's a fact. The good thing is nobody.
Thank God I was, 'cause I'd have went 3-7 if not.
Yeah. The good thing is nobody listens this far. If you listen this far, drop a comment for sure. Let us know that you're staying.
Yeah, see, Shane was right.
Yeah. Drop it into chat. That's what they say.
Please say that, because I don't hear that often.
Yeah. You want to plug social media real quick?
Yeah. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, an Instagram, and a TikTok. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe, give us some interaction. It'll be greatly appreciated. Whatever you're listening to on right now, also give us a like, a follow, and whatever it is that you need to do, that'd be greatly appreciated on that too.
Yup. With that being said, guys, this has been another episode of the Southern Roots Podcast. I'm Andy.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Shane. Remember, always keep those Southern roots.